Movement is medicine, but most people with arthritis do the exact opposite. When pain strikes, they avoid exercise, they skip walks, and they rest too much. The problem here is that avoidance doesn't protect you. It actually feeds your pain, it weakens your joints, and it speeds up the very decline that you're trying to stop. Hey everyone, Dr. Jeff Peng here. I'm a sports medicine physician currently practicing in the San Francisco Bay Area, and I've helped thousands of people manage arthritis and joint pain. In today's video, I'll show you why movement is one of the most powerful treatments that we have, and why avoidance creates a vicious cycle that makes pain worse. By the end, you'll know how to break that cycle, you'll see movement in a new way, and you'll walk away with simple steps that you can start using today to feel stronger and more in control. Okay, so let's first start off with the problem. When arthritis pain flares up, the first instinct is to avoid movement. You skip the stairs, you stop exercising, or you rest more than you should. And in the short term, that feels like the safer choice, and that's because moving hurts. But here's the trap. The less you move, the weaker your muscles become. Your joints get stiffer, your balance declines, and suddenly even simple activities like getting out of a chair or walking across the room feels harder than it should. Avoidance creates a vicious cycle. Less movement leads to more pain, and that leads to even less movement. And before you know it, arthritis is controlling what you can and cannot do. What's really important to understand here is that exercise does not damage arthritic joints. In fact, it protects them. Pain with arthritis is not a signal to stop, it's a signal to adapt. The key is not to eliminate movement, but to choose the right kind of movement. If it's done consistently, your joints and muscles stay as healthy as possible. Movement increases circulation, which helps deliver oxygen and nutrients that the joints rely on. It also helps clear inflammatory byproducts that can irritate the joint lining. Regular activity conditions the surrounding muscles to absorb more load, so the joint itself experiences less stress. And more importantly, movement can even calm down an oversensitive nervous system, training it to not interpret every signal as a threat. But one of the biggest hurdles to first overcome is fear, that belief that every step on a painful joint is causing more damage. And sometimes that is true. When you sprain your ankle, when you tear a ligament or fracture a bone, moving too soon can actually make the injury worse. And in those situations, pain is a protective signal telling you to stop. But arthritis pain is different. With arthritis, pain is not a sign that you're tearing cartilage with every step. It's more a reflection of the inflammation inside the joint. It's a reflection of the stiffness of the tissues around it. It tells you how sensitive the nerves have become over time. And in this specific situation, avoiding movement doesn't protect the joint, it actually makes things worse. Okay, so how do you put this into practice? The most important thing is to start small and focus on consistency. A short 5 to 10 minute walk is one of the simplest and most powerful things that you can do. Even if you move slowly, every step improves circulation, it reduces stiffness, and it sends nutrients to your joints. And if your joints feel especially stiff, begin with gentle movements at home. Chair squats help strengthen your legs and support your knees. Seated knee extensions keep your quadriceps engaged and reduce the feeling of heaviness when you stand up. These exercises don't require equipment and they can be done anywhere. What matters most is showing up every day. And over time, these small, steady choices compound into stronger muscles, less stiffness, and more control over your pain. Every bit of movement is a signal to your body that you are not giving in to arthritis. Each step, each squat, each extension is an act of reclaiming control. These daily choices build momentum, and momentum is what turns movement into medicine. But movement is only one piece of the puzzle. There are other strategies that can make just as big of an impact, things most people overlook when they're trying to manage arthritis on their own. So check out my arthritis playlist where I walk you through proven ways to reduce pain, improve mobility, and take back control of your daily life. Each video gives you practical steps you can start using right away to feel stronger and more independent.